We have our first DLC course for 2025 to enjoy, and this one may leave many of you wondering how the theme has been implemented. So in case you're still undecided, this is why you should buy Viva Las Elvis. Now for this course, I'm going to break tradition slightly and jump straight to a summary in order to retain interest. If, like me, the thought of an Elvis course doesn't grab you at all, don't worry. This has plenty to offer without any need whatsoever to be a fan. Elvis is the genesis thread that runs through this course, but it stands on its own merits without him. So now, with that out of the way, onto the course itself. Elvis is of course a musical and cultural icon with a range of creative aspects to his legacy. In something of an inverse of Around the World in 80 Days, this DLC doesn't focus in on just one, but instead seeks to capture as many of them as possible. It does so through a series of iconic scenes representing Vegas, film sets, lavish lifestyles, the stage, music, and 1950s iconography. This is all hosted inside what can be described as a starry void, which itself pays homage to the legend and folklore around his passing or lack thereof. This void doesn't share the same emptiness feel as Tethy Station though, as the scenes themselves are filled with the buzz and glow of neon lighting and accompanying soundscapes. As a first impression, this makes the detail really pop, pun initially unintended, as the lack of background details focuses you in on the present close surroundings. It also allows the bright lights and detail to bring colour, but without being at the occasionally overpowering levels of Sweetopia. As you progress through each of the holes and scenes based around his life and work, you get a fleeting snapshot into the world he was in and the cultural spin-offs he created, all while giving the implication of Elvis, but without any talking, animated Presleys to keep you company. For the passionate Elvis fans, there is so much detail to admire, it would be like a virtual museum of his life, but with mini-golf. For those not interested in him, these scenes still represent some iconic locations and settings for you to meander through while you putt. Speaking of putting, this is perhaps the biggest sell of this course overall. The whole layouts are just really fun. The thing I think most people like about mini golf is this small puzzle to look at, figure out, and attempt to conquer with a carefully planned putt. This should be fun, compact, and often easier to figure out than to execute. That's exactly what this course offers. Generally speaking, the angles, slopes, and targets are clean cut, but with the typical Walkabout levels of immersive design. For that reason, ignoring the theme entirely, this would still be a course I would want to pick out when I just want to enjoy Walkabout for exactly what I want it to be. In amongst this are some really iconically enjoyable holes, such as the roulette wheel, which behaves exactly how you'd want it to, and even a trivial take on the ice cube mechanic from Ice Layer, now so naturally integrated into a dice roll for one of the holes on the hard course. On a musical note, another pun, my apologies, this course had to offer more, and it certainly did. This time we have the rich sonic qualities of live recorded instruments to soundtrack the journey through this world, and if that wasn't already enough, more playable instruments than you can shake a maraca at. You'll like Viva Las Elvis if you're a fan already, but if you're indifferent or even dislike the concept in theory, I'm confident you'll like this course for the joy of the whole layouts, and won't find the Elvis aspect overpowering in any way. If you like true-to-life classic mechanics and neat, concise, intuitive shots, then this one is certainly for you. Add to that the 18 course-themed balls, fox hunt, themed club, and dingable bell, and you have every reason to purchase this one. Please do let me know your thoughts both before and after purchasing in the comments below. I'd love to know how this course is received. Leaving a like on the video if you've enjoyed it helps me tremendously, and of course, please do subscribe to the channel for future content. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in Viva Las Elvis.